Now we are.
Why are we not recording when you tell us to shut up? That's part of your charm.
Because we need to introduce the show.
You don't have very much of it, but what little bit you have, that's all there is.
Ow. If I had feelings, I would care.
Well, you don't. You're the Tin Man. He's the Scarecrow.
You're Dorothy.
I'm Toto.
You're
I told you.
Dorothy.
I take the shoes and I leave. I'm like, screw this stupid place with the Munchkins. The flying monkeys. What?
Are you saying you have a racism against flying monkeys? Or you're specious?
Yes.
Against munchkins and flying monkeys?
Yes.
Dick.
Probably. And there we're not rating
it
up to an already.
After that. Hi, everybody. Eamon, why don't you introduce the show today? Because I'm tired of doing it.
Okay.
He doesn't know what the show is.
Hi. This is About Nothing, the show.
No, you're
nothing
Eamon.
And everything, and I'm Maester Eamon.
Yeah, well, you just got us all confused.
Yeah.
Now we think you're talking that you are about nothing, which you are.
Right.
But now we think that's what you are about, and the show is called Maester Eamon, which is not.
Not. Jeez, you confused.
It's a Game of
Let
Thrones
me
spin-off.
do it. Let me do it.
All right.
No, it's a Game of Thrones spin-off about Maester Eamon.
Shut up.
That's
Chris,
just dumb.
Continue talking.
Okay. The show is about nothing. We talk about everything and nothing. I'm Chris.
What?
Oh, the bear.
The bear. I'm Chad and Fodder, and that that he doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
You almost went all Porky Pig on there.
That you need jerk bag. So we're pretty much sitting here on.
And I'm Maester Eamon.
You don't do that. There is a spider by
What
your
the
head.
hell?
Yeah. You better move.
Oh,
it's big. Here, sit over here next to me.
Okay.
Oh my God! You guys are grown men, and you're
Shut
scared
up,
of a
there's
little bug.
spider. Oh, it's
Okay,
moving
watch
really
it get back.
quickly.
Eamon, you're a grown man. Chad, you're. I'm not sure what you are, but still, it's bigger. You're bigger than that thing is.
I freaking hate spiders.
I hate spiders,
I was
too.
terrified during the second Harry Potter and with Shelob in Lord of the Rings.
Oh, your bullshit. So, ooh, they're gonna fight. Anyway, so mine suck. No, you go over there and fight that guy. Anyway, there's two of them.
Yeah.
Oh my God, that is a spider. I thought that was a bug.
You know, when I was in Sri Lanka last year, there was a spider that big in my bedroom. I didn't even care.
You know what? You know what happened to me is the
freak
reason
me
why.
out.
You know what the reason why I'm afraid of spiders?
He's trying to eat you in
No,
its web.
I was locked in a porta john full of daddy long legs. Scared the piss out of me. I was
Well,
like
at least
4.
you're in a porta john.
Scared the pee
Okay,
out of me.
so now we've already sworn like 4 times in less than 5
Probably
minutes.
annoyed the neighbors.
Probably annoyed the neighbors.
'Cause we're on my balcony.
We're
right
on
now.
your balcony.
So, pretty much, we are on Eamon's balcony.
No, correct that. Eamon and Chad are cowering on Eamon's balcony. I'm sitting
In
here
the
totally
corner.
relaxed.
With beer and hanging out tonight. So,
Fruity
yeah,
beer.
fruity beer. It's like a raspberry wheat. It's actually really good.
It's not too shabby.
It is. I never had it before, but I like it.
So, you suck, and your taste in movies is terrible.
Oh my
horrible.
God! What you got? Oh come on!
You said
want
to
guys?
go to that
no,
movie.
I didn't want to see.
We
Yeah,
were gonna
we were gonna
no.
go see the thing about tornadoes.
I did not want to see a Twister remake into
It
the
would have
storm.
been-
Well,
Better
it
than
was
Ninja Turtles.
No, it was not.
I'm
well,
pretty
it
sure it
probably
was.
But still, Ninja Turtles was it was pretty
Stupid.
bad.
It was
It
horrible.
It was really bad, but at least I got to watch you guys suffer. I mean, that was the
You
fun thing
watch
about
us suffer every time we do a podcast and then endure being with you for a couple hours.
that I just get off that way.
I-
Welcome to our R rating, ladies and gentlemen. So, Ninja Turtles was pretty bad.
It was so bad that actually Megan Fox did a good job
Yeah.
in the movie.
That's how bad it
That
was.
is how bad that
you know
movie
your
was.
movie's bad when it makes Megan Fox look like an Oscar winner.
Yeah.
No, how bad it was is that you guys didn't see Transformers 4. But I
No.
did. Transformers 4 was 3 hours of boring bullcrap of just explosions. I was more entertained by Transformers 4 than that piece of crap.
Yeah. I mean, and I'm not usually one for to care about character development, but there was none in this movie.
Mhm,
No.
mhm.
The bad guys had none. The turtles had none. Nobody had. I mean, the guy that had the most was probably the news van driver.
Oh, yeah. And
had
he
the
was an
most-
idiot.
He was an idiot. And there was like no humor. There was very little action comparatively. It made no sense. And the whole backstory of April saving the turtles to begin with is stupid.
It doesn't even make sense.
No, and it's stupid.
Here,
Because why would she be there in the lab at nighttime and things on fire? And think to save a rat and 4 turtles?
because it was on fire.
If I'm in a building and things on fire, I'm not saving them but myself.
You're going to save the rat and turtles.
No.
You're not? Well, you're heartless.
Yeah, well, okay, I'll save them. It's between you and the turtles. It's like, okay, I'll save the turtles.
Likewise.
Yeah.
Likewise. Maybe I might save one of your fingers so I could feed it to the rat.
There you go.
Eat the rat. He's eating Chris. But holy crap, there's another spider. Anyway.
Hey, there's a couple of
There's
spider
two, actually.
a couple of spider babies.
Right there.
Yeah.
There's tiny little
And
spider
there's
babies.
two.
right
Anyway.
there.
There's two.
We could save these spider babies and they could be mutated into giant spiders.
Ooh, and then we could
Yes.
train them to be like samurai or ducks.
Ducks.
No, firemen.
What?
Teenage Mutant Fireman Spiders.
Yes.
Ducks.
Yeah.
Teenage Mutant Spider-Man fighter ducks.
Yeah. Hey, it'd
Play
be a
off
lot
the
better
beer.
than this movie.
Teenage
off the beer.
Mutant
Here's the other
Ninja
thing that
Spider-Man ducks.
Fireman
Teenage
ducks.
Mutant Ninja.
Fireman
Not
ducks.
ninja,
Fireman
not
ducks.
ninja, just firemen.
Teenage Mutant Fireman ducks.
Spiders.
ducks.
Spiders. I'm sorry, I'm confused.
Oh
It's
my
very
God.
confusing.
Anyway, so this movie was so bad. My biggest complaint about this movie wasn't the turtles. They were fine. They were stupid.
Yeah.
First off, they weren't even developed.
No.
It was just,
They're still teenagers.
here's
Duh.
these turtles, accept them the way they are. This one might be considered smart. This one's probably the leader. This one has anger management issues, and this one's black. Like that was the development.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much.
Well, I mean, I expected you to already be familiar with their story to get their characters, and that's not a way you should do a reboot of a saga.
It's not. You can't, because here's the thing though. You are also trying to appeal to new fans, Michael Bay. I mean, really. New
How dumb
fans.
are you?
I don't know.
Not you. We know how dumb you are. I mean, Michael Bay.
I am not as dumb as Michael Bay.
I didn't say you were. I'm saying we know your level of dumbness.
True.
His, we're still trying to discover.
Well, we probably haven't found out yet.
No.
Or we have. Ninja Turtles pretty much takes the cake
And
out of
yeah.
this part.
I should have known the movie was going to be bad when the opening title sequence is they're playing Fruit Ninja.
Oh yeah.
They just show
What?
swords and a bunch of fruit being sliced, and
What
it's
the heck's
totally
Fruit
like
Ninja?
Oh
it's a
my
video
God.
game. You don't know who Sonic the Hedgehog is, so
I
you
know
just
I
be
don't.
quiet.
Yeah, you just
With pride.
so Fruit Ninja is basically about a ninja
I don't care.
that cuts for. Okay, fine.
No,
anyway.
it's like it's an iPad game and an Xbox 360 game with.
What about me just saying I
oh,
don't
and it's
care?
an arcade game
And
at
it's
Dave
an
and
arcade
Buster's.
game at Dave and Buster's.
What about me? I don't care.
where a bunch
Do
of
we
fruit
not
just
get?
flies on the screen and
Yeah.
you gotta slice it.
With a
Okay,
sword.
that's great. I don't.
That's what it was.
But that's
Fair.
basically what the opening sequence was. It was Fruit Ninja.
Yeah, I was there for that. I
Guys.
suffered through that part. I know, but I don't. Why?
Let's get to the biggest point. The biggest problem with this movie was the villain.
Yes.
And okay, and his hands with the blades that was too. He was basically Edward Shredder hands.
No, what he was is he was Wolverine if he injected himself with a bunch of steroids and then fell into like a Swiss Army knife factory and walked out and went, yeah, this is cool. And just looked like,
And if he was Batman with the voice.
yeah. But
She
my,
was tough.
my biggest point was is that, first off, it is Shredder. A selfish, wants to take over the world villain.
Yeah.
He is...
Ooh, there's a bat.
Ooh. Anyway,
Just
so...
pointing that out.
Wow, great podcast, guys.
It's about
Great.
nothing. What do you
Um,
expect?
Well, nothing.
there you
But,
go.
So,
It's about a bat.
my
flying.
biggest complaint, you have Shredder, who is this selfish jerk, wants to take over the world with a foot, and he's a great villain, and he...
What?
Basically, you're describing yourself.
Yes, I am a great villain. We got that. And I have a foot. Which is still, to me, I don't care how logical you put it, the foot is the least threatening name ever.
Yeah.
Well, especially whenever they don't even know how to do gun or ninja fighting, and their guns are useless against the turtles.
I
Yeah.
don't know.
The
I
turtles
mean,
have bulletproof shells, which makes no sense because it's just bone,
Yeah,
and they probably had armor-piercing bullets.
probably not.
I mean, they probably would
We're
sound
gonna say that
maybe.
they did for
Okay.
argument's sake.
Okay.
I don't know if it's the least threatening name. I mean, they probably sound a little bit
Like,
less
it's better
threatening
than the daisies.
if they were named like
That is true.
the wrist.
The wrist.
We're the wrist.
The
There was
pinky
a wrist.
toe.
The pinky
The
toe.
pinky
The
toe.
thumb.
Yes.
The thumb. The nail.
The bloated appendix.
the bladder.
Yes.
The butt.
We'll just stop there before we go any more anatomy lessons.
Yes.
The hangy ball thing.
the
That just sounds totally inappropriate. We're supposed
the
to stop.
larynx.
No.
Or the
Uvula.
uvula.
Or the uvula.
The uvula.
I'm glad you didn't mispronounce that word.
I didn't.
I know.
am very
I'm
good
glad
with
you
English.
didn't.
I know. I know what you were thinking.
Anyhow.
Too. Anyway, so, but back to the whole point of the villain. And I did do some thinking of this, and this is pretty much how this villain played out. Chris, let's say you were Shredder. All right, you were this great legendary ninja. You know, you were ready. You had this great army of ninja assassins at your disposal. Well, let's say,
are both screwed.
yeah. Well, let's say, Eamon, you are just the foot, but you are every single foot ninja, and you all suck.
And you smell have athlete's foot.
Yes,
fungus.
and you have fungus. But let's say I come up to you as the villain, the primary villain.
Okay.
Because I just look at Shredder as the side villain the entire time. And let's say I go up to you and go, "Hey, Shredder,
What?
I got this really good idea."
What?
So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take this toxic disease that I'm working on that'll melt faces off in boils, and we're gonna spread it around New York and around the world and take it over.
That's
Sounds
stupid.
Well, I thought that was pretty evil.
Well,
You're gonna get your thing back.
That's not your Shredder voice.
That's not your Shredder voice.
I can't say it's stupid like that. Hurts my.
Okay.
That's
what's that word?
Uvula.
Uvula. Hurts my
Okay.
uvula. It's
Well-
Actually, that was my Batman voice.
that was anyhow.
But let's say, there's this great idea.
Yes.
It sounds pretty evil, right?
It does.
We're gonna kill millions of people.
Innocent people.
Okay. While you're doing that, and you're
Mhm.
gonna release this in,
Mhm.
I'm gonna make an antidote
Mm-hmm.
to cure everybody,
Yeah.
and I'm gonna sell it to make a bunch of money.
That does sound pretty stupid.
Yeah. But guess what you get out of it, Shredder? Nothing. You don't get anything
I
out
had
of
to
it.
control the city.
No, you don't.
Yeah.
Where did I say that?
You weren't paying attention, obviously. You said that.
Did I?
You did.
Did I say that? Oh, the city. I told you I'm gonna sell it around the world.
Yeah.
You get to control that one city.
Yeah.
I just killed them billions of people around the world.
So you're a bigger jerk than I am.
Yes.
Well, there you go.
But you
jerk.
wanted the entire world, right?
I'll just kill you. I've got the foot. I've got aiming.
Like,
And he'll just
but
step
that's
on
my
you.
point, though. Why didn't he just kill the villain? Why didn't you just kill Sax?
Because they're all
Why?
stupid.
My other thing was that Shredder, in the end, still gets nothing.
No. Well, he gets mushed.
Okay, well, besides that, he doesn't... Oh, yeah, great. Sax is already a multi-billionaire known around the world. Shredder is just releasing this toxin because he's commanded to do it.
Yeah, and he's right there by the toxin that's being released.
Right, well...
He's gonna be victim number one.
Another thing, too, though, is that while the Turtles are, fighting Shredder,
Mhm.
April O'Neil and the photography guy are trying to stop him.
Mm-hmm.
Well, guess what the Sax is doing?
Yeah, 'cause the anti-event
Well,
stuff. The good
why
stuff.
would it be a dumb idea to stop him?
Good question.
Yeah, that was my entire thought process. What was the point?
It's scary when his thought process makes sense.
Yeah,
That is terrifying.
because
That
it's
shows how bad this movie is.
Yeah.
It causes
When
Chad's
Chad-
thought process to
when
make
I
sense.
can-
It makes Megan Fox look like an Oscar winner and makes Chad look like he's lucid and smart
and it makes sense.
and makes sense.
And another thing too, though, is they said that when Splinter is injured,
Yeah.
severely and borderline dead,
Yeah.
punching a mutant rat in the stomach does not count as injured to me.
Well, he was mushed under those concrete blocks.
And guess
Which
what they said?
I
that
don't get either how he's holding his own, and then all of a sudden he just gets beat up. It's
Oh,
like
yeah.
you are standing there, barely moving, fighting him off with a sword, and then the next thing that happens is you're getting beat up. It makes no sense.
No,
At least when Obi-Wan dies because of Vader, he deliberately gets killed.
Mhm.
Yes.
It's not like he's like, oh no. I mean, he deliberately lets this happen to him.
Well,
That makes sense.
another thing too, though, is that they did explain too that they have regeneration abilities. They
Yes.
had fast healing factors.
Yes.
Get up, Splinter!
Well, that's the thing. But then the Turtles already in Splinter too. They injected him with the same crap.
Yeah,
The movie's stupid.
yeah. I mean, he had the super strength. He was stronger. Technically, those turtles were as strong as him.
Mhm.
Were stronger than Shredder.
Right. Well, the thing is too, why in the world you have 4 against 1? I mean, why go up against them one at a time? You've got nunchucks, those little things that Raphael has, the stick, the stick, and the swords, and there's no way he can fight 4 people or 4 turtles at once.
Not with those weapons.
No, so you go one at a time instead. It's like, how? Why? I mean, and where's Indiana Jones to pull out the gun and just shoot him? And be done
That's
with
what
it?
I
Yeah.
thought. I'm like, just kill
Well,
him.
it's like the same thing. I mean, kind of, but in reverse. Like in movies where you see the hero and like a bunch of villains around him, or
Yeah.
just guys around him, and they all come one by one.
Yeah.
I mean, they even did that in like at the end of the Fellowship of the Ring,
Yeah.
where in the forest where Aragorn is being attacked, and
Yeah.
all the Uruk-hai just come at him one by one.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously, I'm not rooting for the Uruk-hai, but why wouldn't
Yeah.
they just all swarm Aragorn?
Together.
All
Yeah.
together in mass, and boom,
Well, you've
Aragorn's
seen.
dead.
Yeah.
Not
Yeah.
I don't want that to happen, obviously, but
Yeah, I don't know, maybe.
Well,
it's the same. You know what I mean? It's
Yeah.
reverse. You know.
no, yeah, no, I agree completely. It's just the entire movie is silly.
It is.
It's not even a good silly
Mm-mm.
either.
No.
It's just you are sitting there for how long was that movie? Started
about
at
2 hours.
about roughly 2.5 hours, I think.
Mhm.
It was almost as long as Transformers 4. And Transformers 4, I at least could yell at Transformers 4. Like, I could at least sit there and say, there are dinosaurs running around China.
Yeah.
You let a bunch of wild dinosaurs run around China. You are gonna do nothing to stop
Aren't
this.
they robots?
Yeah, well, yeah.
None of the dinosaurs. They're
Well,
robots.
they're dinosaur robots running around
Say
town. That's still
Dinobots.
terrible. They're dino bots.
Thank you.
Okay, you're welcome.
Good.
But it was just stupid.
Well,
was.
yeah.
And I could yell at Transformers. I still gave Transformers an F.
Mm-hmm.
I walked in with Ninja Turtles with zero expectations. I walked out with negative expectations.
Yes.
I just
Yeah.
marched right in there and went, and then I turned around, smiling, and just walking around going, yep, that was bullshit.
Yep.
So,
And another thing that didn't make sense. What the hell was up with the seasons in that movie?
oh
It's
yeah.
like New York City was like warm and stuff,
Summer in the
and
beginning.
then they go up to Sax's like mansion, which I'm sure wasn't too far upstate New York, and it's like
Well,
a
it's
freaking
11 minutes away by helicopter. Now, unless that thing is supersonic,
yeah.
11 minutes away is not that far.
No,
Well,
and
wait
it
a-
was like snow covered, and
Yeah.
they're going at
And no
by the
leaves in
end.
the trees or anything.
By
Is-
the end there, they're going down the mountain
mountains
with
and
the
everything?
snow and
Where-
avalanches, and
Where in
and then
New
they go
York?
back to New York, and it's like
Sunny
summer.
and happy.
Mhm.
Where was this? Where was New York? Is there mountains in New York?
There are
Way
upstate.
upstate.
Yeah, but
It's
they're
more than
pretty
11
far
minutes
away,
away, yeah.
right? Maybe
Yeah.
about a couple
Well,
hours.
they're not that tall. They're mountains, but it's not like the Rockies. The Rockies are freaking huge.
Well, these mountains were tall.
They were. It's almost like Mount Everest.
Yeah, I mean, it was like, holy crap, these mountains are huge.
Yeah. Well, of course, comparatively, anything's big. I mean, that mountain of dirt down there is huge.
compared to you.
Yeah.
Shut up.
Hmm.
But, yeah, I mean, that movie was just garbage.
It was.
Mhm.
So,
So anyhow, Chad picked it out
Yes,
and made
he
us
did.
go see that over the tornado movie.
okay, look, I don't like disaster movies, and Eamon is next week. Eamon, you can pick the movie next week.
Okay.
What is coming out next week?
I have
I
no
don't
idea.
know.
I don't know either. We'll play rock, paper, scissors, and whatever.
Lizard Spock.
What?
Rock paper scissors lizard Spock.
He doesn't watch Big Bang Theory.
You are so lucky I am not dumping this beer on you.
Why is that?
Because that was stupid.
Do you
It's
watch
a-
The Big Bang Theory?
I just
No,
told you
I
he doesn't
don't.
watch Big Bang Theory.
I don't. Do you watch it?
Of course I watch
I
it.
don't
It's a good
watch
Big
show.
Bang
it.
Theory is awesome.
I heard it was funny,
Mhm,
but
it
I
is.
just don't have. I have no interest in watching it.
That's fine. You don't have to.
I don't.
That's good.
So I guess, do we have anything else to say, or?
Any news stories this week, Eamon?
Yeah.
No.
No news. Do you
No.
have any news?
I don't have any news.
I read
No
something.
news is good news.
I forgot what it was. It was something that was kind of weird. I'm like, that's weird. I should bring that up in the podcast, but I forgot what it was.
That's
See, it's
stupid.
not just
See,
me.
it's not just
no,
you.
as I actually did read the
Yay.
news.
Well,
I had something. I just forgot what it is, but that's okay. I'm allowed. I'm a bear.
Well-
What's your excuse? You should be
Thank you.
lucky I'm even here talking with you because your
I'm
face is
Maester
out.
Yeah.
Eamon, and I'm old and blind.
and
So,
at least
you're
Maester
Braille.
Eamon is. By the way, update. How is Game of Thrones coming for you, Chris?
It's
I'm
not
waiting
coming
for
for
season
him.
4 to be shown
Season
to me.
4 is not on DVD, but I have the HBO Go app.
And he won't
access
just
to
give
it.
me the passwords. I have to come over here and watch that thing.
Wait a minute. We are not letting him see the greatness of Joffrey right this minute.
No.
Instead, we're over here talking on a microphone to probably
Well,
like
again,
maybe 50 people.
This was your idea.
Well-
the bottom line is you have terrible ideas.
Yeah.
Well, good night, everybody. Thank you for listening to About Nothing, the show about
Well,
nothing.
actually, it was about something this time. We talked
What?
about the Ninja Turtles thing. We didn't actually talk about nothing at all.
Well,
We
here's
talked
the
about
thing.
something.
Well,
That's
that
not
just
how it's supposed to be.
okay. So here's the thing, though. We are making progress.
but it's about nothing.
Okay, and
We've
then
had
And you
something
say
to talk
I
about.
did.
I mean, okay, we did talk about spiders and the bat that flew past, and we did pick on you excessively this time for a change, mosquito, and you know, I mean, now at least I'm rambling about nothing at all. That's something about
And just
nothing.
saying
but
random words you have to
yes.
okay, fine. We missed the
mosquitoes.
point of this podcast
Yeah.
today.
Yeah,
But we had fun.
we did.
We're having fun.
But
We are.
the point is, are they having fun?
I don't
and
care.
by they, I'm pointing to the microphone, meaning you people.
I don't
you
care.
weird, misguided people that listen to our show.
Well,
Does anybody even listen to this thing?
I don't know.
Huh.
I just thought we were doing this for fun right now.
We are.
I mean, I just thought
We
we could
are.
all sit around and rant.
Well,
about
basically,
fun
it's my
stuff.
plan eventually to, like, you know, have them all succumb to, you know, my personality and I'll rule the world. And they'll be like, Chris
Oh
is
my
awesome.
God, we're all doomed.
Thank you for
All
listening
you
to
gotta
About
do is give
Nothing.
me salmon and not annoy me. How bad is that? It's a pretty benevolent ruler.
To be fair, that is pretty reasonable.
okay,
I mean,
okay.
I mean,
you-
'cause if I'm not annoyed, you guys aren't annoyed either.
I stand corrected.
So shut up. There you go.
Even though I'm
Now we're
sitting
getting the
down.
podcast.
Okay, thank you for watching.
Watching?
Watching.
Thank you for listening to About Nothing, the podcast where we talk about everything and nothing.
Have a good night.
Have a good night.
Bye.
Mosquito.